Meet Deborah Senior, CEO of her own clothing company, mother of 4, loving wife, author of dramatic autobiography, If You Don't Like the Feeling, Why Go There? Her autobiography invites people to embark on a real-life story that you will never forget. This is her story.
The doorbell rang and I started to run from room to room, giddy with excitement. Diane, who was already at my house, had to tell me to stop acting the fool and get the door. We went downstairs and opened the door. There stood Shane and Deke. Deke was beautiful and I was truly speechless. Diane was standing next to me and she finally invited them in. Shane introduced everybody and then I excused myself and went upstairs. I could barely contain myself. When I got upstairs, I put my face in my pillow and started laughing and laughing. I couldn't help it. He was fine and he was my very first date. I didn't know what to do, so I laughed into the pillow some more. Diane came upstairs and I screeched, "He's beautiful! Pinch me! I must be dreaming! He's gorgeous!" I could have went on and on, but she told me to shut up, grow up, and come on. As we left the room, I looked at her and realized that she was probably so used to hanging out with guys that this experience was nothing to her. Although Shane was handsome, Deke was perfection at its best. There was absolutely nothing physically wrong with him. He was my height, thank goodness. He had a chocolate brown complexion. I like men with some color. Black, thick eyebrows with matching sideburns and a slim black mustache. My first date, and it was with Mr. Perfect. I laughed one more time and continued downstairs. My confidence was at its peak. I was the perfect host. After an hour or so, we still hadn't decided where to go for the rest of the evening. And then Oscar came home. He invited us to a party that he was going to that night. Oscar and Mandy knew how to party. They threw the best parties and got invited to the best parties. Since I love to dance, I didn't bother asking anyone if they wanted to go. I just told Oscar to count us in. That party was like no other party I went to as a teenager. I went to my high school dances, but they don't count. Hardly anyone really knew how to dance with much rhythm, so it was pretty boring. In Brooklyn, I went to a couple of parties at my cousin's house, but no one ever asked me to dance. And I used to sit all night and watch everyone dance and have a great time. But not that night. Deke and I danced all night long, which was very new to me. Deke and I even danced to the slow songs, which was the very first time I danced slow with a guy before. This was like a dream come true for me. And I was having the time of my life when this drunk girl tried to take Deke away from me. Deke and I were dancing to a slow song and she came between us and pushed me away while she asked Deke why was he dancing with a guy all night when he could be dancing with her. He told her to back off and then somebody came and got her. He then took me back in his arms and started to dance again. But I was embarrassed for him as well as myself. And I was very tense after that. Deke started holding me closer and made me forget all about her and the incident. I even forgot about Shane and Diane. When I finally remembered them, I noticed Diane was dancing with Oscar and Shane was holding up the wall in the corner of the room. And he was not looking happy. Diane was ignoring Shane, and I didn't know what that was about. but Shane acted like he didn't care. But you could tell that he was upset. My name is Deborah Senior, and I'm the author of the book, If You Don't Like the Feeling, Why Go There? If you liked watching this video dramatization, which was taken from one of the chapters in my book, you will love reading this book. You can order your copy or find out more information by going to www.whygothere.org. And please subscribe to my video channel, check me out on Facebook, follow me on Twitter, leave me your comments. Video will be posted every Monday, so you'll have plenty of opportunity to comment and ask questions. You can find out more by looking at the description box below. And I want you to keep this in mind. If you don't like the feeling, why go there? It's more than just my book title. It's a real question that I would like for you to consider.